At 6, a teenager is jailed for 52 years for the murders of 3 little girls in Southport and the attempted murders of 10 other children and adults. The Prime Minister calls the attacks one of the most harrowing moments in our country's history. 6-year-old BB King, 7-year-old Elsie Stankham and 9-year-old Alice da Silva Aguiar were all stabbed to death last summer. The judge said it was likely Axel Rudakabana will never be released from jail.
I'm sure that Rudakabana had a settled and determined intention to carry out these offences, and that had he been able to, he would have killed each and every child, all 26 of them, as well as any adults who got in his way.
We are live at Liverpool Crown Court, where the longest sentence ever given to a teenager was handed down.
Also tonight, the dangerous storm heading towards Northern Ireland and Scotland. The Met Office issues a red warning, its highest for tomorrow.
Sainsbury's announces thousands of job cuts and closes its stores, cafes.
Take a look at the papers, many, including the Mirror, leading on the murder of 12-year-old Leo Ross. Leo Ross was stabbed on his way home from school. The paper says he's the latest tragic victim of the knife crime epidemic plaguing Britain. Whilst The Guardian's front page features the settlement of the Duke of Sussex's lawsuit against News Group newspapers, the paper says Prince Harry claimed a monumental victory with a historic admission that the Sun had engaged in illegal practices to source stories about him. NGN offered the Prince a full and unequivocal apology after incidents of unlawful activity were carried out by private investigators working for the Sun newspaper.
Let's have a look at the Daily Mail, reporting the Royal Navy has been deployed to protect undersea cables off Cornwall. This in the wake of the Russian ship's movements. It says Royal Navy submarines surfaced yards away from the foreign vessel in a show of force to protect British waters. And Daily Telegraph carries news of an announcement by the government that will make it harder for the public to block major infrastructure projects such as wind farms.
The Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, has said major infrastructure projects will be built faster under new planning rules. The government says the building of nuclear power stations, railway lines and wind farms will be sped up by reducing the number of time it can be legally challenged. Currently, infrastructure schemes can appear in courts up to 3 times, but ministers say they'll reduce that to once in most cases.